Hi everyone, welcome to Aries annual general outlook. Okay, so I'll be dividing the your outlook into 4 quarters. Okay, so first, second, third, and last quarter of the year for you, and then I'll be pulling your oracle cards. Okay, for the first quarter of the year. All right, so we start at 0034. Okay, master. Moving on. Refusing to see. All right, so hold on. All right, so you need to learn. Some of you might also be thinking about either going back to school or trying to take a course or thinking about studying something else, aside from your whatever it is that you do for a living. Some of you are also moving on. By the way, the first spiritual message that I got, you'll be shedding tears to some people that's been a part of your life. Not because that they're going to be hurting you again, but some of them are already departing, okay, or they're leaving in this world, okay. And some of you are already walking away from a situation or love or relationship because there is something that you have refused to see, but now you will have an awakening the first quarter of the year. And it seems like you are finally having that, epiphany of like what to do, where to go, and what is your worth, okay. The healing will start um the healing will be starting soon as you let go of somebody that's been like holding you back or treating you like an anchor, okay, or that they are actually your anchor. So you just need to learn how to breathe, and there are some dreams that will finally come true as soon as you let go of this person. um you've also set a lot of limitations for yourself because of this person. So most likely that this message are for those who's already in a toxic relationship, and they are not even, they are not even, what do you call this? Like what do you call this? It's like they're not even reciprocating, okay, or appreciating you in a relationship. The first quarter of the year, also be careful of light accidents, minor accidents, or um being mugged out of nowhere. um it has nothing to do with the timing, with it, whether it's day or night or something like that, but when it happens, it happens. So you need to be a little bit more careful, and you also need to be a little bit more aware of your surroundings. Okay, there's also somebody who's been like following you, or someone who's been stalking you. So please be very careful that there is someone who's been what do you call this? It's someone who's been like not really obsessed, but it's like this person is like they just wanted to know where you're going, what you're doing, and stuff. So just be careful, okay? This is someone that you haven't even been with. This is not even, someone that you know closely or personally. Could be you know them by the face, by the name, or by an alias or something like that. So I feel like it's gonna be a very difficult phase for you because this person will be driving you crazy. Okay. Could be like a lover of an ex as well. Okay. I'm just sensing that this person is, like, don't ever cross them off, or don't ever like cut them across, or they're gonna do something to you. All right. Anyway, first quarter of the year. Let's see. I feel like it's the lover of an ex that will be stalking you. And this person is always holding a knife or always carrying a knife, something like that. I'm not saying that they're gonna be stabbing you, but they're, I don't know. It's like they just want to know if you're still, like having something with their person. Anyway, the first quarter of the year for you, it seems like it will be, like a time of balancing your options, balancing your choices, balancing your life, your food, especially. Um, you will also be very sensitive to food that you're going to be taking or whatever it is that you will be, like that you will be eating or having this first month of the first quarter, probably in January, of course. You're very susceptible to indigestions, diarrhea, or food poisoning in general. Okay. Now, mm, 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 money wise, I feel like you'll be a little bit frugal. Well, in a way that you just want to save your money more during this first quarter of the year. Okay. There is like a lump sum of money that you're expecting, but you don't want to, like spend it lavishly, especially that during the first quarter, money will be a little bit, can't say tight, but it's like you just need to live in a budget. Okay. If you're used to having money flowing and, it's been coming in smoothly, I feel like the first quarter of the year for you, you need to be wise in handling your finances. Okay. I'm not saying that you're going to be struggling. Money will still be coming in, but it's not as how it used to be. Especially if if it could be you're into sales, marketing, business, or services that you're used to, like having people around. People, clients are paying you. Clients are just coming in, phoning that, oh hey, like I need your service. Come here, or I'm gonna go over there, or can I book you, or can I book an appointment, something like that. So it's gonna be lesser during the first quarter of the year, but you'll still be able to to push through and go ahead and pay your bills, and something like that. I don't feel like you're going to be like losing your home or something like that. Okay. Some of you will be changing your home, changing your residence, or changing your location. But the thing here is, especially if you did this, or if you made a decision during the retrograde, um it's not going to be a very good idea. Okay. Not that you Okay, for those of you who bought a house during the retrograde, there will be a bit of a problem during the first quarter of the year. But if you're only renting or leasing, then I don't see any problem. Okay. But for those of you who already opted for like a huge loan, then you really need to save a lot. Okay. So this is only for the first quarter of the year, so don't worry. Work wise, everything seems to be stable. I feel like you're gonna be a little bit stuck with your works, with your deadlines and deliveries, and I feel like you will have this, like it's like it's going to be a little bit difficult for you to concentrate because there are a lot of things that will be irking in your mind, or that will also be Mhm. Yeah, it's like there are a lot of things that will be bothering you when it comes to your finances. Not to mention that your health will not be okay for the first quarter of the year. I don't really feel like you're going to be hospitalized or something like that, but your health will not be very good. Okay. So please be very careful, especially if you frequently travel during this first quarter of the year. All right. Let's take a look now at your finances. You also need to listen to your instinct. if there's like a very crucial decision that you have to make, if you're used to like procrastinating, taking your time, like letting a few days to pass by before you make a decision, this first quarter of the year, you really need to catch up on a lot of, it's like when you feel like, okay, I need to go ahead with it, then go ahead with it. When you feel like you cannot participate into that, or you feel like it's not a good idea, then don't get into it. Okay. If you're also driving a red car, be careful of either people attacking you or something like skidding on a highway or the freeway. So, like what I said, minor accidents or some people that would just be attacking you out of nowhere. Okay. All right. Especially if you're also the type of a person who's got a lot of enemies, be careful. All right. Family issues will also get sorted out, but um I feel like during this period, even though you will be surrounded by a lot of people that you feel like are only there just to celebrate, they're only there for the good times, but they were never there during those times that you really needed them the most, you will still be feeling alone. You will only be enjoying the momentarily um attention from them, but I feel like it's going to be really hard for you to blend. Okay. And there are also some things that will just coming out of the blue, some things from the past that somebody's going to be bringing this out, and it's going to piss you off. Okay, so please hold down your temper. All right, so finances. So I don't see any problem with your careers and finances, but like what I said, you need to live in a budget. Okay, you will be saving a lot, and I feel like if you do this, you'll be doing a whole lot more. You won't have any problems, like preparing for the storm or preparing for the rainy days, because it is something to do. Some of you might have either took a loan or mortgage or took over a responsibility that is related to a house or property that is a little bit hard for you to manage. All right. I mean, you're going to be working and working and working, and I feel like you will have a lot of ideas on how to work it out, the numbers, but I feel like you will be a little bit stressed out. So this is how it's going to be for the first quarter. And over, I feel like it's only, right at the beginning of the year. I don't really feel like this is going to be like ongoing for the rest of the year. And if you will be like really smart enough in managing and handling your finances, you'll be doing a whole lot better. Okay. I don't see any problems or any animosities when it comes to competitions in the office. And in fact, that you will be, um, in fact, that you will be much more needed or in demand, especially your ideas. Okay. And I don't see any travel, but you will be attending a lot of meetings or a lot of brainstormings, or you're going to be a part of a big project. So it's only for this, first quarter of the year. I feel like you will still be, you know, if you will have enough discipline and control, especially spending lavishly, you're going to be okay. All right. And you will also be able to have that house that you've been like really, really, really pining for. Sale of a major property is very likely, but you need to, I mean, because I feel like for the first quarter of the year, you're going to be spending more than what you are going to be like gaining, you know? All right, let's take a look at your love life, 1449. Oh, Okay, forgiveness and restoration, starting all over again. Hmm. All right, you're going to be more compassionate this first quarter of the year. All right, if you are, there are three women here. Mm-mm-mm. All right, if you've been having some issues or problems, or if your foundation's a little bit rocky or edgy for the past 2 to 3 years, you will try to rebuild your foundation and you will try to do things over and over again. Okay. And I feel like you'll be getting what you really want from your partner. But the thing that I'm seeing here is that, you will start becoming much more defensive because the fear will be dawning on you and it's going to be eating you up while the other person is being eaten up by their guilt. Okay. So while the other person is working too much or working or exerting more effort in the relationship, the other person is like keeping things at bay or having a lot of reservations. And, like like one of you will be preparing for what if it's going to happen again. So, mm, it's like you're going to feel so stuck in weighing things. You're weighing your options. I don't really feel like both of you or any one of you is ready to leave the relationship, but it's going to kill you slowly. Both of you. Okay. Whatever that's going to happen, whatever that could actually transpire, one will be, your fear is going to be eating you up. The other one will be, like it's like they're going to be living in a guilt. There was like a betrayal that already happened in the past. Okay, it could be someone cheated, somebody like had an affair, got caught, or someone had like a sexual affair with somebody and they got caught. So most likely that person feels so guilty, especially if you're with another fire sign or air sign or earth sign. Okay. You will try to rebuild your foundation again, but I feel like it's really going to be hard for you to move things along, especially with the forgiveness that hasn't been done. Okay, that hasn't been taking place. All right, so let's take a look now for singles 8 and 20. All right. Singles, I feel like you need to heal more before letting anyone in because it's like the more you try to go out in a date, the more you always think about your ex, or the more you always, I don't know, it's like the more you think about your person, that it's like they're already your measuring cup, and it's been like how many months or years already, and you can't really, you can't still move on from this. Could be dealing with an Aquarius, Sagittarius, um Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. All right. It's like instead of you like moving on and walking away, you are still wishing that what if, like what if I did not walk away? What if I try to stay? What if, like I just forgive my person and maybe we're still together. That kind of feeling that even though you're trying to be with someone, you're dating out, you're going out on a date, like there could be someone who's really, really interested in you, but it's like you're still stuck in that place. You're still stuck in that era about your ex that you're wishing to still, I don't know, like rekindle or still reconcile with. But this person have already moved on. They've already outgrown the relationship or the connection. So it's also time for you to move on. Okay. Now, will there be someone else that's going to be coming your way? You will have a lot of options. I don't feel like options are going to be a problem. In fact, that you're going to get you're going to get tired of, like receiving messages that a lot of people are very interested in you, but you only want one person, and that is that person from the past. This person is already with someone else. So you really need to move on. Even though you're still hoping that maybe somewhere somehow they're going to realize that it's really the two of you who are meant to be, but you know there is a chance, but it's going to take some time. Maybe you need to wait for them to break up. Okay, there will be a lot of options for you, but I don't see any single relationship that you will be taking seriously. You're just going to keep on, like pushing people away. 2133. Health. All right, so having a hard time breathing. If you're also a smoker, be very careful of like suffocating yourself with your own vices. If you're also using some sort of a, like a substance or something like that, be careful of overdosing yourself or overdoing it. Okay. You will also have a hard time concentrating in your work. It's like you're too bothered. The anxiety is also gonna, you know, eat you up. Be careful of mingling with other people. You need to balance your diet and you need to rehydrate. Be careful of anything that is more of a waterborne diseases. Oh, and by the way, you're be careful of boils in your skin that you might get from. I don't know why I'm picking up eel. Oh, okay, but so if you don't eat eel, then good. And there are also some eating or food lifestyle that you need to leave behind, especially if you're not really eating up on time. Be careful of parasitic infections, and your immune system will also be compromised during the first quarter of the year. I don't see any, major health problems, but I feel like you will be under a lot of stress. And also, you need to start visiting your dentist because of your teeth. Mm, I know this might not be for everyone, but I feel like if your teeth will start falling out, it has nothing to do with your dental stuff. It has something to do with a blood-related disease. So you need to go and check out with your doctor. Also, for women, you need to go and check out with your gynecologist about your breast and um, ovary-related issues. Just give me a second. All right. And for the second quarter of the year, 2502. I'm not really sure if I started out enlisted or in public. Anyway, mm, still something about the house. I feel like the second quarter of the year, you'll be able to have much better finances. Starting the month of March, actually, or April. So if things have been like a really, like a bit tight, I don't know why there are three cards. Okay, this is the overall energy. You're going to be signing a new contract. You're going to be getting that house. You'll be able to pay off that house. Could be a loan or mortgage or something like that. Finances this month looks much better. So let's say, for example, that it's been a little bit tight for the first 3 months of the year because of last year, like probably October, November, December. And then, obviously the pace from the last 3 months of 2021, it will reflect around the first quarter of the year. So whatever that will be coming in for the first 3 months of the year, it will be reflecting in the second quarter of the year. So right now, your finances will start, I feel like it will be a little bit more smooth, better, and you're going to be feeling more at ease. Some of you don't give up on whatever it is that you're aiming for. Could be your dreams, okay? Or your whatever it is that you're aiming for. Um, because you're feeling a little bit disappointed about how things have turned out, but then this is only the beginning. Actually, the real turnover of the year will be starting around after Chinese New Year. Okay. So this is where the party begins. You're also going to be traveling. Finances looks okay. Well, not excellent, but it will be okay. But I feel like some of you will be going on a travel also to either to forget about somebody, walk away from someone, or try to heal from a heartbreak. Things are going to be changing, and I feel like there will be three things, three people, situation, opportunities that you're going to be losing. That I feel like you'll need to like hit. Bleh. It's like you will try to have a, just to have an air, or just to, yeah, just to refresh your, you know, just to refresh your energy. All right. I feel like some of you, I mean, it's just normal that when you're going through some things in your, in your situation or in your relationship, you will be like, you will need to find yourself again, in order for you to find the answers, in order for you to know what exactly do you really need at this point. Should you just file for a divorce? Should you just go for, could be just a temporary break, or should you just move away, wait for the right time to file for a divorce or something like that? Okay, this is what's exactly going to be happening to you, that you don't even know if moving away, moving on, or holding back is what you really needed. But I feel like at the end of the second quarter of the year, you will ended up walking away on your marriage or in your relationship. I feel like you really love your partner, or you really love this person that you're with, that even though there was like a betrayal that already took place, you built your world around this person, and you did have a lot of plans, business plans as well, especially if you're dealing with a Cancer, another Aries, Taurus, or Gemini. Okay. So I feel like you will ended up just, like forgiving, and you feel like, okay, let's start all over again. Some of you might also be dealing with the Sagittarius, and you, I don't know. It's like, this if you're dealing with another Sagittarius, this person have done a lot of things to really hurt you and to really cut you through. Or I don't know, like you've done everything. This person even treated you like a slave in the past. And, especially if you're a woman and you are still like, I don't even know where you're going to be getting this strength to still forgive this person, but you will be starting all over again. Okay. So finances 3046. Uh-huh. It looks like there's a new contract that you're going to be signing. Some of you're going to have a fight with your boss and you're just going to resign on the spot. And at the time that you will be handing over your resignation or you'll say, I quit, okay, then that's the time that somebody will be giving you a new opportunity just as you're about to, just as when you're about to step away or step out of the area or the business or company or something like that, you will be stumbling upon like a much bigger and better opportunity. Okay, that will be giving you, like more room to grow and to spread your wings. Even though that you're going to have regrets, over the things that you've said or over the things that you're going to be arguing about, but you feel like, you know, you need to move on. I feel like you will try to apologize for whatever happened, but you feel like, I'm not going to take back my decision. It is what it is. So you are going to be working on a new project, new platform. Yep. I feel like this is the start of a brand new beginning for you. Okay. And this will have much bigger and smooth finances. That's going to be starting around. So good for you. Some of you will be getting a brand new offer, a much bigger offer. You're going to be taking it. All right. Love life for couples 3254. So amazing how people can still find the link, even though I think I started unlisted or maybe in public. I don't know. Hmm. I told you, you're going to be starting all over again with this person. Okay. It's like there's this person from the past that you really have like intense past life connection. And I feel like even though they've done a lot of things in the past, they've done a lot of things to hurt you, you are still able to forgive them and accept them for who they are and accept them for what they have done to you. So, Aries are not actually that obvious that they are martyrs when it comes to love. And they only look very strong-headed or they're, because they're naturally leaders and strong-headed people with strong opinion. But when it comes to love, it's like it's the complete total opposite of their facade. Okay, when it comes to business or job. So, and most of the Aries people have, like their big mouth. So when they say something, it's really gonna go through that person's core. So anyway, you're going to be forgiving this person, starting all over again, trusting. Trust is actually going to be a big problem because there are times that you're going to go back and forth that, oh, you cheated on me, you slept on this person. Now or when they just go home late or when they do something and you feel a little bit suspicious, it's going to be hard for you to forget about it, but you're not going to be letting go of this person regardless. Okay. So, if you are with someone, you're already living together and you're not yet married, despite of what happened, you're still thinking of pushing through. See, I was just about to say you're still bleh. You still want to push it through with the marriage or with the wedding, okay? Or if you're already married, you still want to push through and go ahead with the new house that you just bought or that you've already invested, and this is more of a surprise for your person, okay? More of a brand new beginning as well. So I feel like you will try to surprise your person with this big, generous, and lavish gift. I feel like you're going to be opting for a much better and bigger house. All right. Um, so good for you. If you're with an Aries, it seems like, if you feel like they're planning onto something or they are onto something, yes, but it is actually for you. Okay. If you're a cross watcher, um, they're very secretive as well. So I feel like they will be presenting this to you. They are not just really sure how you're going to be taking this, but they're wishing for you to at least reciprocate. Oh, unfortunately, something is not going to turn out the way you expected it to be. Okay. I'd really feel so sorry for those Aries people that is really faithful and loyal to their partner, regardless of them cheating on you. Okay. For how many times, but just as when you're about to break out the news, your person, I feel like already made a decision. Okay, so try to hold off that surprise, whatever it is, because I feel like it's just gonna hurt you even more. So, I mean, don't try to go for a bigger party or surprise party or something like that, just to really please your partner. All right, singles. Let's take a look. Oh, there's a new love interest that you can see yourself to, more likely another fire sign, but then it's only more of a sexual connection. I feel like you're still wishing for something else to occur. If you're going to be meeting a fire sign, most likely that you're only sexually compatible, but romantic stuff, I feel like you're both inexpressive and you're not even compatible. There is also another Gemini that you have in mind, and you will have a choice between these two. Okay, it's already up to you whether you're going to be acting on it or you're going to be like discarding the other. I feel like you'll be taking the Gemini more seriously. If you're single, okay? But the fire sign will be stalking you and will try to persuade you. Yeah, but you're just going to be running away. So the Gemini is the one that you're going to be chasing. And the fire sign, you're going to end up running away from this person. Okay? That is for the second quarter for you singles. All right, health. All right, you need to be careful. Okay, acne and skin allergies. Mm, be careful of what do you call it? It's that kind of fest, where you eat with a lot of people and you have like one large plate probably or one large table full of food. Just try to avoid that, okay? I feel like this is where you're going to be getting a lot of health problems or health issues. Plus, I mean, generally, it's not really advisable. Okay, don't want to say anything about that. Um, and be careful of wild animals as well or any exotic food. And you're already in the path to healing from major problems, or if you've been like under the knife for the past few months, you're already healing, or things will be looking a whole lot better when it comes to your recovery. Okay. But for those of you who still healthy and able, be careful in mingling with other people. There's something about, socializing and avoiding large crowd because your immune system for the rest of the year will be a little bit compromised. Okay, so please be very careful about this. All right. Third quarter of the year, 41, 44. Ooh, all right. I mean, who's gonna need love when you got a lot of money, right? So third quarter of the year really, really looks good for you. I mean, the flow, the opportunity, people that will be paying you off, especially if they owe you money, they're just going to come out of nowhere. Or, checks that will be paid to you, or payment in advance, or I don't know, whatever it is. But there will be different sorts of financial resources that you're going to be having and that you will also be receiving. Some of you might also be dealing with an inheritance, and you will be getting it during this period. So good for you. I also feel like this is the time where you will be making a final decision about things that's been holding you back. Okay. This whole situation about your love life is the one that's been pulling you down. Okay. That's why that there are some Aries that's so afraid of falling in love because this is their weakness. Okay. This is their somewhat downfall. They're good in business, handling money, and they're working. They're good money maker. But when it comes to love, this is going to be their tower moment. Now, anyway, some of you, if you're looking for a new job, if you're looking to transfer to a brand new position, if you're waiting for somebody to offer you that position, I feel like this is the time that you're going to be getting it. Okay. The only problem here is you're going to struggle forwarding your resignation. Now, if the first quarter of the year, I told you that you need to save. Well, this is the moment that you can, like you can just like buy a new car, buy a new gadget, upgrade your appliances, your furniture in your house, you know, or something like that. All right. So there will be a lot of success coming your way. And I'm also, like a sudden increase of your finances. I'm not sure if it's like a financial windfall, but there will be like a sudden increase of your financial resources, incoming money. Or if you have like an outstanding, no, sorry, if you have an existing investment, your portfolio will suddenly rise up, or it will be kicking off, and you're going to be very surprised with, like, where is this money coming from? Okay. I don't know. I'm just seeing a lot of money coming your way. Okay. And unfortunately, if your person is the one who'll be giving up on you, they're gonna feel so sorry because they'll see that you are much more abundant without them. and they're going to try to make way, or they're going to try to find way on how to go back to you. Okay, it's see, I told you, the I don't really feel like it's a struggle, but the financial stuff is only going to be hard during the first 3 months of the year. But the second and third quarter of the year for you really, really looks so promising. Okay, so like what I said, who'll need love if you have a lot of money? This kind of money. All right. Finances 4551. Knight of Cups. Oh, see, I told you. The flow of your finances will start coming in like really, really good. I feel like, if there is also like a job that's been like, it's, there's not even a growth, or it has been really slow, you're going to be walking away, looking for your own place where you can expand and become much more bigger. The only thing here is your health is not going to be very cooperative when it comes to your work pressures and stuff for the third quarter of the year, which is, I've already mentioned to you that this year your health is something that you really need to pay attention to. Okay, you've been overworking, you've been like abusing your body, like working overtime, you're not even sleeping, you're working too hard. It's like your main goal is to have a lot more money. So your body is, like they're already asking to get some rest, for you to get some rest, but you don't want to. You just don't want to stop. Okay? So the third quarter of the year, when it comes to your finances, money is not going to be a problem. In fact, that whatever contract, whatever project that you're going to be in, whatever it is that you're going to be, um what do you call this, like whatever it is that you're going to be handling, proposing, or like an idea that you feel like, oh, it's going to flourish, I know this is just going to happen, or I know this is just going to pan out well. So it will. Okay. And like what I said, people that will be sending you advance payments, or people that will be, I don't know, like giving you lump sum of money, lump sum of payment. So I feel like you're good. Your financial struggle is almost over, especially if you're a woman and your kids are with you. Your financial struggles are almost over. Okay. You just need to learn how to balance. But, if you've been stuck in one place, one area, one city, probably one country, but you need to move. I don't know, like move someplace else, somewhere else, but it will be outside of your comfort zone, outside of where you feel like, oh, I'm already familiar with this town or with this city. I don't know if I could live or survive in another, area or something like that. But there is a change that is really necessary for you to do and make. Also, be open to travel if you're looking for a new job. Alrighty. Let's take a look now at your love life. 4909. Mm. This is the time where you feel like, like you're also being more practical. You love your partner, with all your heart, and there's no doubt about that. But the problem with you, because don't think that you're so perfect, okay? The problem with you is you don't share much of your feelings and much of your emotions. When there are some things that you feel like is wrong, because you always strive for perfection, and your person couldn't even keep up with your ideas, or with your expectations, it gives them a lot of, it's like they live in fear. And this is what they really, what they don't want to feel in a relationship, feeling so insecure, feeling less, are feeling like they're never going to be good enough no matter what how much they try to, to go to your level. Okay? So this is where you're going to start thinking that, oh, okay, maybe I should just really let go. Maybe I should just do it. You know what I mean? Because I feel like at the second quarter, your person have already made a decision. In the third quarter, I feel like this is where you will also be making a decision whether this to continue this or not. But I feel like you will finally be reaching up to a final conclusion of it is much better to just walk away than to live in a lie. Okay. You will also start, see, I feel like your person will really just decide to choose somebody from the past. I don't know, especially if you're dealing with the Gemini, because they feel like, I don't know, could be that person appreciates them more or that there's something off about that connection. By the way, someone is into voodoo here, or someone could be like have a background of, I don't know, like dark practitioner of some sort. Anyway, um and I feel like you will be much more happier letting go, and you will also be enjoying more of your freedom. You'll be traveling, by the way. But this is what's more important, right? You're going to have a lot more money. But money is not going to make you happy. It's only more of a temporary happiness. Some Aries singles, even if you will try to say, I'm okay, having a lot of money, having all this, like a great, successful career, at the end of the day, you won't be able to hold and cuddle with that money and career. You'll still ended up feeling so lonely. All right. But for you to have a like a successful relationship, I feel like it's also time for you to reflect on yourself. Singles, for long-term singles, okay, for single singles, I feel like this is the time that you're gonna be in a relationship with someone older than you, earth sign or air sign, someone who's either well traveled or lives at a distance from you. I feel like you're gonna be ending up with a Capricorn. And of Capricorn and Aries, I don't know. I feel like that's really hard to put things through and through. Both are dominant, both are controlling, both are also cardinal signs. I don't know. Not unless that one of them really, you know, are willing to take a step back and okay, you lead the way. But anyway, I feel like this is the one where you're going to be ending up in a long-term relationship, probably domesticated or marriage. And that thing that actually hurted you, for those of you still looking back into the past about this godforsaken ex of yours, I feel like it's really time for you to move on from this. And this person is the one who will be healing you. The end of your lessons to learn and the end of your karmic path. So you will finally be finding someone who can heal you or that will be helping you to heal. Okay? This person will also be lighting up your path, will be your torch. All right. Health. Be careful of wild animals. Bear, wolves, coyote. If you also live in a place where hyena is also around. Dogs, I don't really feel like it. Probably snake as well. And alligators. All right. Beaver or fox will also be stealing your stuff at the backyard or at the back of your house. Anyway, but whatever happens, do not attack them. Anyway, For women, I feel like this is the time where you're gonna find out that you're pregnant or that you're gonna be very fertile. If you've been feeling so nauseous, moody, up and down, emotional, craving for a lot of food, then definitely you're pregnant. And I feel like some of you will start feeling so nauseous because of your blood pressure. Some of you also needs to go on a vacation, and you're gonna have sensitive eyesight or sensitive eyes, especially to bright lights. And there's if your mother is no longer around, or could be this is already existing in the line of your mom, the medical condition, no, sorry, it's a medical condition that is kind of you can inherit. Okay, it's a genetic thing, and you're gonna find out that you also have it. All right, last quarter of the year, 5621. All right, the success will still be continuous. You see, the thing here is you will also be reaching up to that point that I feel like you're going to be okay. After walking away, going on that travel, going on that journey, and then you feel like, oh, I should have just left that scoundrel for like, even before. Because this is the time where you're going to start realizing that all the blessings, good luck, and everything that you've missed in the past because of this person, now it's all catching up on you. Some of you might also be receiving either an award or receiving, I don't know, like a public recognition. And you're going to be feeling so blessed. I mean, success will be there, presently. But hmm, at the end of the day, when you go home, nobody's waiting for you. But then, you're going to have your award and your money and everything. All right. Um, some of you, there is a contract that is finally over, or either you're thinking whether to renew this or not, but I feel like you will just ended up walking away or not renewing it. So some of you will be moving to your new place or new house, and at the time that you're about to make all these brand new beginnings, three major beginnings that will also be occurring to you the last quarter of the year. With the bonus of your ex coming back to you, asking you if you still want to try again. I mean, after realizing that you're better off without this person, you know. So I feel like it's to be concluded for the 2023, whether you're going to be accepting this person or not. But basically, from what I can see here, you're going to enjoy your blessings. I feel like you'll also be spending a lot of time either with your parents, with your siblings, or relatives. Okay. Which is, I feel like your person doesn't even get along with your family. This is also another problem. Okay. You'll be paying attention more to your parents if they're still around, or spending a lot more time with them. Some of you also needs to learn how to forgive your father. And of course, if you're a guy, the father and son last talk or last bonding will be very memorable for you. So the last quarter of the year for you will be all about healing, forgiveness, letting go, and moving on. All right. Finances 5945. Okay, there's a transaction that you don't really trust. So right before you sign the contract, I feel like there will be a like huge pressure that you will be going through because of this. But I feel like, um, you've already compromised, so there's nothing that you can do except to like really deal with the situation. But there will be a lot of changes that you want to make and see in the contract. All right. If I feel like there is also a possibility of you moving into a newer branch or moving to a bigger and much better office. Wow, sounds like a promotion to me. All right. Yeah, but the thing here is there is someone, especially as a who's a water sign, that will be very, that will be very bitter about this whole situation. So just be careful that someone might just try to betray you. Okay, during the process of either moving, transitioning, or some major changes as well. I feel like you can't really wait to, not to move. Sorry, you can't wait to move, or you can't wait to like move away from this person because this person's always been against you. All right, you always contradict each other. Money is still, like okay, I don't see any problem. Still remain the same. All right, love 10201. All right, you're going to be traveling, realizing a lot of things. This is where you're also going to be setting boundaries with this person, especially if this is like an air sign, water sign. This is like this really remained consistent in your forecast for like this entire year. So this person will be coming back into your life and will try for you to, will try to ask you once again if you could still do over, work it out. And they're thinking maybe we could still find some way on how to work on our differences and stuff. I've already walked away from you during those times that you've already made a lot of sacrifices, like despite of them being caught with their affairs or cheating or something like that, they still, went ahead and go with their decision. And now that when they finally realize that, oh, okay, you got a lot of money again, and like let's try it once again. I also feel like, whoever this person that will be walking away from you, their relationship or that affair or that situation is not even gonna work out. It's already, it's gonna crumble right before it starts. So they're gonna eat their heart out. Okay. I feel like it will still be open to discussion. Sorry about that. I feel like you'll still be open to discussion, but the problem here is you'll remain very, very, very walled up. Okay, and your cannons are also ready to fire. So I feel like this is like what I said, this whole situation, it's still yet to be concluded until 2023, whether you're going to be accepting them or not. But the communications, the connections, you will keep it open. All right, so singles. Mm. Whatever happened in the past leaves in the past. I feel like now you're ready to make a brand new beginning, face your brand new life. You're going to have one last cry if you have to, and face the mirror of your greatest nightmare, but I feel like you're ready to go. Okay. You're ready to move on. You're ready to leave all behind. I feel like some of you are already enjoying a brand new life or a brand new relationship, or you will be finding somebody that is, even though, like your signs are very much contradicting, but it will be, I mean, it looks kind of amazing how the two of you jive or get along. There's like a lot of patience, connection, and, it will just magically happen. It's like the two of you already know each other. You're in synchronicities, or sorry, you're in sync with each other. There are too many synchronicities and coincidences and stuff. So whatever happened in the past, it's already in the past. Okay. And you'll just accept that there are some things that are already out of your control, or some things that you cannot really control. So, singles, you will be welcoming someone new in your life to stay and for good. All right. So, health 10625. Oh, again, this eye problem. You might also need to wear polarized reading glasses or glasses. Some of you also needs to go and check out with your, if especially if you're a guy, check out your prostate, kidney issues in general, and I don't want to say this, but for men, you better go and check out with your doctor about your thing down there. Why it's not performing. So, and some of you just needs to have a vacation. You're just really stressed out. You're burned out. And women, you're going to be very fertile. Either you're already pregnant, you're going to get pregnant, and you're about to give birth. And again, be careful of wild animals and your teeth as well. All right. Hmm. Anyway, so that's it for you for this year. And I'll see you again in the next forecast. Um, I will be releasing the month to month for 2022, but it will be around the month of December or end of December. And if you want to join my Patreon family, the link's down there below. And if you also want to talk to me live on the phone and live on the calls, just go visit me at my website at sophiaangel.net. I'm available every day from 7 p.m. to 12 midnight, or from 1 p.m. until 5 p.m. EST. And also, you may talk to me directly at my Instagram, Sophia Claire Angel, Sophia Angel Official, Sophia Claire Angel Tarot. All right, blessings to you.